Welcome back to the Belated Tech channel in part 4 of our walkthrough and travelogue of Death Stranding. In part 3 we left after Die Harbin asked Sam to fabricate a postbox at the way station near Capital City before marching overland through Mule and BT territory to connect the distribution center southwest of the capital to the Chiral network. Mules have set up camp near the way station to intercept cargo passing back and forth between the 5 UCA locations in the eastern region. We tripped the Mules' sensors north of their settlement, and while being chased by 3 antagonists, timefall began. The Mules retreated, leaving us to venture alone into BT territory. BT swarmed the area northeast of the distribution center. Judging by the wreckage of vehicles still in view on the west bank of the nearby river, it appears that there was a local catastrophe during an evacuation at the start of the Death Stranding, resulting in the death of a number of civilians and the creation of an area to be forever haunted by BTs. Without offensive capability, our only way through is to hold Sam's breath and crouch between the boulders. Fortunately, no BTs grab us, so it is on to the distribution center where we connected to the Chiral network and take a much needed break. We start with Sam in the private room, readying himself to retrieve the next cargo order at the distribution center access terminal.
Everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Sister woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that...
Something wrong?
When I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
With that cutscene out of the way, let's go over to the access terminal and see what order is waiting for us.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the Chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
We won't be able to fabricate any equipment at the distribution center until we retrieve the part necessary for their fabricator.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Watchtowers mark every controllable object within a certain range when you use them.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
We'll be able to pick up crystals from now on.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
It is apparent that Chirillian crystals function essentially as the currency of the game.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant
We'll start with the order requesting crystals, before running off to the mule area to retrieve the stolen fabricator parts. There'll be no need to advance into the area controlled by BTs, as crystals abound right outside the entrance of the distribution center.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Okay, just a bit further now. Yeah, this is nice.
It looks like we have to head into the area controlled by BTs, as the game won't let us proceed until we collect crystals from that spot.
Looks like a path. There we go.
You might have noticed that the waypoint just winked out, which must mean that we're close enough to the BT area to satisfy the requirement. Let's return to the distribution center and get this particular cargo order out of the way.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain.
Sam,
All clear.
Chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'm feeling left out, so I think I'm going to post a sign here too. Time to return the crystals. I picked 100 CGs just to make sure that we got an S for this particular mission.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated Chirillium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Earning the third connection level star at this location has enabled the container spray item in the fabrication option menu. Container spray restores containers to 100% condition, although it does not repair damage to cargo within.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed. Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Being able to carry more cargo certainly will come in handy.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
BC.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though, local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
I'm going to dump off a number of items we're not going to need for our combat session with the mule territory. Alright, let's pick up the order.
Order assigned.
Opening the map to set the route and plan waypoints is a good idea here. Let's get going.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful, these guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
You can see the waypoint. It shows that mule camp is to the upper left-hand side. Well, as long as someone left the rope here, we might as well use it.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Without weapons, there's really nothing else to do here but to run out and use your fists.
You've been spotted by a mule. Find somewhere to hold up. Look around and trust your instincts.
These mules are unarmored and only are armed with electric rods, so a few kicks and punches and they go right down. It's a good idea to always pick a spot where you can't be flanked by mules either to the left or the right. This guy slipped, which certainly makes our job easier. The mule alarm is still going off, which must mean there's still more live mules roaming around. There's really no choice but to go right into the encampment and find the survivor. If the mules hit you, they knock cargo off your back, which can be inconvenient. That was the last guy, so we're free and clear.
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
Now we just needed to get into the mule post box and collect the missing fabricator parts. We'll take some of the other stuff too. Let's head back to the distribution center. Sam's a lot more unsteady with a bunch of crap on his back. Just heading back to the rope that we climbed up to get here.
Flip that.
I'll take this guy's boots. And on the second thought, instead of the rope, I think I'll just try to find another way around.
Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Almost there.
It's home free from here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
We should be able to fabricate parts now from this location.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
I guess I didn't need to take that mule's boots, but oh well. Looks like we'll be able to fabricate bridges as well as towers.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access the...
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Alright, at this point, let's head back to the private room.
Your work is great. Good morning, Sam.
Let's catch up on the mail. As before, you can pause the video to read any individual message. This would be a good time to save our game. We've had a first tussle with mules, activated Chiral crystal collection, and added boots and bridges to the fabrication menu. This is a good point to take a break. I hope you enjoyed this episode and will return for part 5. Death Stranding is a long game, so our walkthrough will take place over several dozen parts. Check back with the channel for updates, Be sure to watch some of our other videos covering Belated Tech, entertainment, and science. Something you like or did not like about this video? Or is there something we missed? Share with us by dropping a comment below. If you like the videos you find this channel, let us know we should make more by clicking the like button. Hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell icon will also help you stay informed when new episodes are released. Links to previous Death Stranding episodes and our other content can be found below. Stay connected by occasionally checking our Instagram feed, where we post pictures from upcoming episodes, and our Twitter account, where all new episodes are announced. Thanks for watching.